right, I'm not sure if we're live yet or not. Looks like we are on Facebook. Hi guys. I'm doing an unexpected live. Let me see if I can find us on YouTube as well. Using a different iPad, so let me just see if I can find it. Nope, well, I guess I'm just going to ignore it if anybody's ever watching us there. Not sure anybody's going to know that we're on Facebook. I just posted a couple minutes ago I would be here. It is International Women's Day, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do a live. So let me know if anybody's watching. Well, I guess you guys will just see this in replay. And I give up trying to find me. Oh, no, I'm coming up now on YouTube. Okay. So, hi, Belinda. So I thought in honor of International Women's Day, I woke up in the middle of the night. I was trying to think, oh, what would I do? What would I do? And I suddenly thought, you know what? I'm going to make something using women-designed products. Only women-designed. So here's my thought. I embossed a piece of paper with the Sizzix embossing folder from Eileen Hull. It is called Floral Damask. And so I've embossed a piece of white paper. With that, I am going to color it with products made from a woman-owned company. This is Crafters Workshop Stencil Butters, and Jamie is the owner, so I'm going to be using that. I'm going to pick a couple of colors that I think might... I want to pick softer colors. I'm just going to try these two. I've got Oyster and I have Seafoam. Let me see if I have like a lighter green in here. So I have a chartreuse. I do. I have beach grass. So let's try these three. So I'm going to use that. Woman-owned business. Let me grab a tool. Belinda, the folder or the stencil butters? Stencil butters. We did a class today. Fantastic class, even if I do say so myself. I'm putting just a little bit on my ink blending tool, and I'm going to work it in to the tool, so I'm not using much at all. The butters there are really fun. I did a really good class. I'm sure people will chime in. I'm just going to rub it over the embossed area. I'm obviously not going to use the whole card, but I'm going to do the whole background because I can use the leftovers for something else. Anyway, the class was a lot of fun, and I was showing them how they could make cards using the stencil butters, and everybody walked away with, I think, 8 cards. So a little bit more. Again, I'm going to work it in. And I am kind of pushing it into the background as well. Get a little color there. So that's what I have so far. It is beautifully, it goes down really nicely and really smooth, very buttery, right? But it's also very shimmery. So let me grab some Seafoam. And this time I'm just going to put it on my surface, so I don't contaminate the two. Again, working it in. Do I have that embossing folder in stock? I think so. If not, I'll go look after the live. I am not sure, but I think we do. So just adding a little bit here and there. I'm a little bit heavy-handed there. I should have used a clean sponge. Let me use a clean sponge. Let me grab a clean sponge. So with these, I would wash them after. It's a cleanish sponge. Yeah, I'll check after the live, Linda. I'll go back and look and make sure it's in stock. It's like kind of like a two-tone effect going on. I don't know that you can see the shimmer, but it is really, really nice. I'm going to add a little darker color. I'm going to add a little bit of the turquoise. I don't want much, so. Okay, very, very lightly now. Okay, I'm going to give this a quick blast with the heat tool. Yeah, we have a lot of them coming back in stock. We have a few in stock now. We've got a lot coming back in. Our stencil butter class really did well. Hey, Michelle. Happy International Women's Day. So again, I'm only using products that are designed by women. I want it to be dry before I run it through my Big Shot. Hey, Kathy. Such a pretty folder, right? So you can cut this in half and make 2 cards out of it, because it is a large folder. Okay. I'm going to take Esther's die, another female designer. This one is Planner Cards 4. And I'm going to use this die and decide where I want to cut it. Hi, Elena. Happy International Women's Day. Kathy, happy International Women's Day. So I can line Esther's die up. I think I'm going to go here. So I have a bit of the darker color because I'm thinking I'm going to put my image here. Right, so let me cut this. I'll be right back. I'm just going to the Big Shot. So there's my card, and I've got plenty of other things I can get out of here. So let's just move that to the side. Okay, I am going to wanted to ink the edges with black, but the black ink I have is not designed by a woman, so hold on one second. I have black paint from Paper Artsy, owned by a woman. Going to find a black ink tool. Hang on. Let's move my iPad. Okay. Just want to ink the edges. We'll use paint. Yeah, it was funny. I woke up, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh, I should just use stuff made by women. I think I'd get a better use of my sleeping time than actually sleep, but. Oh, Michelle, right? They are beautiful, beautiful paints. Michelle said that she's been busy swatching her frescoes. I love these paints. and you can write on them and put anything on top of them, which you can't always do with a lot of acrylic paints. But these are a matte or chalk finish, so you can use anything on top. Okay, so I have inked or painted the edges. Now I have this girl. This is from Jo. She is obviously a girl from England. Let's stamp that girl. I thought she might be easy to cut out. So let's grab some paper. We just had a class, so my paper bin's a bit of a mess. Let's see if I put enough paint on there. Nope, I didn't. Let me do it again. Yeah, the paper artsy paints are fantastic. There you go, much better. Okay, let me just spritz that and get it off. You don't ever want to keep paint on your stamp. You don't want to let it dry. So perfect, it's off. All right, let's cut her out. Now, I don't want to cut around those flowers. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to, well, maybe I will. So she's pretty easy to cut out. She's a very cute image as well. I'm not cutting around this though, I'm just going to cut that off. Anyone doing anything special today? Yeah, I'm just going to cut that off because I would be here forever and you'd be watching me cut. Okay, so I'm thinking she could go here. Dina Wakely, I have some acetate from her. I could cut a strip of this. Let me do that. Let's just put that down underneath. I have from Alison Balmer, another female, and I have this one as part of, I'm going to use not the whole thing. It says, "I know that I'm a woman with inward strength and plenty of courage," by Anne Frank. The whole quote is, let me be myself and then I am satisfied. But I'm going to just use part of it. So, I am not good at reading upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Could be this one. Yeah. So let me find a piece of paper. Let me stamp that. You know what? I think I may have a black ink pad. Hang on a minute. But, I don't have a black, but this was made by a woman. It's green. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, very wet. Do second generation, that will work. Okay. Let me dry that. What number is the Allison stamp I'm using? This one is EAB08. It's called Strength and Courage. And I know that one is in stock. It's kind of fun to try and just find women design stuff. I think they're vacuuming next door. It's kind of loud. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Okay, so let's see what this looks like on our composition so far. She needs to be colored as well. Thinking put this here, maybe bring that down. Cut this smaller. Where's my Anne Frank there? So that would go here. So she needs to be colored, but I'm thinking that I also have designed by Katie Petit, another woman. I could maybe use some of this in her hair as well. Let's see what I have. Or behind her. Certainly got plenty of little bits and pieces. Let's bring in this yellow for a bit of contrast. Oh, this one. No. Could you put some of these bits and pieces behind? What are you guys thinking so far? I like it myself. Belinda, I have not thought of my word yet. It's never ever been this late, the word coming to me, but kind of liking the contrast of a darker color. Let's see if I can find something small with this. I was going to make a scrapbook layout, but I don't have much in the way of bits left. I keep using them, but they are very pretty. I could put that. See if I can find another little word to go on top of that. Ooh, Dina's got some nice words on her. She's got some collage sheets you can cut up. I could pull those out and look at the words there. But I'm thinking something kind of like that. Yeah, strength, it just doesn't have the right feel to it yet. As my word. Admit one strong woman. Let's see, that would work too. I like the colors on that. All right, I need to start coloring her, but let's glue some of this stuff down. See if it's still wet enough to edge. Yep, it is. That'll make it stand out a little bit better. So thanks for joining me. We had customers, so I wasn't sure what time I could jump in. The parking lot was pretty empty this morning. Something to what the gym is doing is sanitizing the place because they didn't have any customers. So that makes that stand out. I'm liking this a lot. Okay, let's see what we can do to color her hair. Let me grab a brown. You know what? She's gonna have blue hair. Why not? This is South Pacific. Get a little water. This is not watercolor paper, so there you go. So she has blue hair. I think she needs a pink necklace. I'm going to take a little cherry blossom, see if I can water that down and get a skin tone out of that. So let's just see what we can do. Let me shake it first. Now where's the paper I cut it from? Let's try a little bit of skin tone on this. It's very pink. Let's get a bit more water. Yep, that'll do, I think. Just to give a hint of color to her face. And her neck. It looks very white from where you are, but I'll hold it up closer. She's a little pink. And then I'm going to do a villa for her. Her necklace. Oops. She also has a tattoo now on her neck. I'll come over that with the darker color. Actually, oh, that kind of looks cool. Let me clean that brush and come back some of the pink over the top. Let me dry it first. Nope, I'm just making that messy. Well, here's what I'm going to do to fix that. I'm cutting the second piece that I cut. I'm cutting the neck and I'm going to glue it over. So right there, you'll never notice it. But let's dry it. And then let me give her some lipstick and some eyes. She's sunburnt, right? Let's see. Cherry red for the lipstick. And what color should we do under her eyes? I don't want to do the pink. Let's do maybe a little... Let's get a little bit of toffee. Just give her a hint. Should give her a little blush with that as well. And then let's fix that neck. There you go, fixed. Let's do the flowers in the hair, and then I'll put the butterfly down. And then you won't even notice that I cut some of the flowers off. Clean that. Okay. Dry it quickly. Let's glue that butterfly. And let's start gluing some of this down. Let's round her shoulders a little bit. So it's not so angular. There you go. Better. Who else is loving these pieces by Arden? They're just so cool. almost done with the gluing. And you can still see that really pretty embossing folder at the back as well. Okay, let me trim this off. I can put a bit more glue. Let's see, do I want this one here? That one's kind of fun though. Well, I could do both, right? Do it like that. There you go. And cut that off. Yeah, Joanne, yes, I am waiting for them to be restocked. It will be here sometime this week. And I will make sure I grab you one. We had a bunch and then all of a sudden everything sold at once. So let's pull this more this way. Let's trim that off too. There you go. I think that I'm done. What do you guys think? All women designers. We've got Katie, we've got Dina, we have Joe, we have Katie again, we have Allison, and we have Eileen Hull in the folder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women. That one I'll have to go check, Belinda, and see if she's in stock. She might be. I can have a look. So, oh, thanks, Michelle. Yep, Doris, I decided to come on for International Women's Day. I'm assuming you just got here. So what I've done is I have used just women designers. Oh, and Paper Artsy Paint and the Crafters Workshop, women owned. So everything on here is all women owned or designed. So there's a closer view. I think that's pretty cute. I'm excited that I did that. And thank you guys for joining me. So even if you're watching on the replay, thank you for that. And I will be back on Monday at 5 o'clock with something else. I'll put a picture up on social media and tag all the women. All right, guys, enjoy International Women's Day. See you Monday. Bye.